seen in the old Rubber Bowl. Today, a battle in the Buckeye State, and battle lines will be drawn from Cleveland to Cincinnati. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Toledo Rockets. The Rockets will put total leather and will get started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So the Akron Zips offense will get the football first. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups.
Oh, he's got some space. Getting up close to midfield, gets it to the 48-yard line before being run out of bounds. The Zips racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better... quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And this is one of the things that makes this defense so tricky is they've got incredible speed at the inside linebacker position. Not only can they go sideline to sideline, run east-west, but they can run downhill on blitzes, and they can get to your quarterback.
Now the play fake. Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Rockets in a good spot here with second and short. They'll leave it with him. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
Got a man, it's Dennis. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by...
There he goes! And he runs it in for the score! Touchdown, Toledo!
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Man, want to run by the quarterback. I got to tell you, if I was his coach, I would tell him, hey, man, at any point in this game, if you just feel like taking off and running, go for it. Just go right ahead, because he can do things like that. That's an RPO. He's supposed to throw the football, but nobody's open. He sees a lane, he sees green grass, and off he goes. And it's not just a 5-10-yard gainer. This guy's generating explosive home run plays because of his athleticism. This dude's just on...
And he's on his way. He'll go. Handoff from the shotgun. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Rockets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll keep it himself. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
And the Rockets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Lofts one high and deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. The Rockets come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Might be calling a hot route. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. grabbed in the middle. It's Lockhart. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Rockets are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
That's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. Mark it at the 32. And the Zips moving quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. They get to the line quickly.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball. pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. The Zips decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was...
Turning it on! Powers through. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Wants to adjust the pattern. How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep. Finds a man on the right. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. They're working that left side.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Rockets kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Got the first down and more. Touchdown, Rockets! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
He'll bring it out. It's Fowler. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. He'll heave it deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, to give, looking for room. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. It's a draw. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And the Zips will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Leaves it with the running back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed. And he showed some of it there.
Trying play action. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Breaks into the open. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Rockets have their offense in high gear. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Snags it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Takes the easy one to the back. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They can make this a 2-possession game with a field goal, but they want to put a little distance, a little cushion to their lead. Sneaks it into the end zone.
Make no mistake about it. Bring in the beef, right? Bring in all the extra offensive linemen, the tight end. You know what we're going to do. We're going to line up, and we are going to smash 4th and goal situation. They are successful playing a little bully ball with the big boys up front.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Gibbs. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Working the big fella to the corner. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Hills. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. The Zips will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about it.
It's a fumble on the play. And the ball goes out of bounds. They'll mark it right at the previous line of scrimmage. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Blunt. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Zips. Quick strike through the air for the score.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Rockets want to move quickly. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Takes the grab on the left. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half.
Timeout, Toledo.
The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. To the air on 1st down. It's complete. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Makes the grab down the middle. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at InfoCision Stadium.
Just about set to get this 2nd half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the 2nd half.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The Rockets will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Keeps looking downfield. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Fires to the big fella. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that 1st half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been...
Headed to the end zone, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Toledo. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Air Force was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Falcons performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He's got him wide open. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. And the Zips in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. The Zips will send out the punt unit.
Now, 4th down.
Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Rockets offense is back on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Caught over the middle. It's Potts. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. He'll toss it. Past the sticks, and he may get more. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the 1st down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the middle. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Finds space on the right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The play action fake. He'll take a shot. It's incomplete. Almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be third down.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets! And the beatdown has ensued.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Wants to throw on first down. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody.
It's a fumble! And the defense jumps on it and they get that turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football.
Trying to burn this defensive back. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Going to sling it on second down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rock. Third and goal coming. He'll throw it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something. Put it.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He'll try to take it back. Oh, that was a terrific return as he takes it to the 9.
And this is exactly the situation you want to get in as a defense. You got the lead late in the football game. You know they got to throw. And what do? You get to the quarterback, you hit him, and you get pressure on him. And then what happens, Palmer?
Yeah, it's complimentary football, David. No question about it. They're just putting the hammer down right now with the lead, and the defense playing accordingly. Now giving it back to their offense for an opportunity to pad this lead even further here as we're in the fourth quarter.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw on third and goal. They go to the wide receiver screen. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Toledo. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They get to him as he throws. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Taking it the other way. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense. And the Rockets will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rockets. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Akron, 14.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Might as well give it to him again. Quick step and go. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Zips can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Zips have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Fowler. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Zips had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Offense set on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged out in the air. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this is taking over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
He'll lose yardage again, and they say don't abandon the running game, but the running game's abandoning them. Looking to throw on 3rd. And he takes it in the end zone. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Past the first down marker and still running. There he goes. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The Rockets, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Finds a crease at the 20. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
62, Akron, 21.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football.
And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.